It's morning time, well, 9 a.m. Me and Bung Bung are in the hotel room, we're waiting for Pen to come back. He wants to get out. Me too, you know, I want to get out. Is she here? She is. Look, there you go. Pen's just taking Bung Bung for a walk over there. Goggy's in the car, he's been out with Pen, he's been out early.
And then we all go to Thailand.
Okay, see you in a minute. Well, I'm waiting here for a bit longer, it looks like. Pen's off to wash her hair, she's gonna come back and get me in a minute. So Pen's off getting her hair cut. I'll sit here and have a coffee. That's the hotel room over there and coffee shop there. I was just thinking to myself last night, it's really lucky we've got this hotel here because it's only sort of 5 minutes from the farm and there aren't any nice hotels around here, so it's really lucky we got that right on our doorstep. And then, like, doubly lucky we've got this park right next door to the hotel where we can take the dogs for a walk all the time. If it was any other setup it would be really annoying, so I'm just really lucky it's all like this. Pretty nice view for a morning coffee. It's all overcast today, so I'm not sort of sitting here sweating too much. That guy over there's the gardener, so he's like, he lives in here as well and he just works here all the time doing the grass and flowers and whatever. And then he also, he tends to all the plants here. They sell plants here as well. So yeah, a lot of the staff, they live here in the hotel as well. If you look over there, there's like staff accommodation. A lot of the people who work here in the petrol station, maybe even some of these ladies in the coffee shop, I don't know who exactly, but a lot of them, they live over there. There's like about 10 little apartments, so the staff can live and work here. Okay. We're in the car. We're going off to the Tessa barn. That's like the local council. Fingers crossed we're getting our house booked today, which is like our, you know, house number, like makes our house like an official residence or whatever. So the dogs are in the car with me, just waiting for Pen to get changed. So I was reading on the news that they're going to have maybe Apple glasses, you know, like you can wear them, and they had that thing called Google Glass, didn't they? Why didn't that work? I don't know. Maybe people just weren't ready for it, but I'm ready for it. If you can film with it, that's going to be really amazing. Say, like just now when I was in the coffee shop, I'd have liked to film myself picking up the coffee, right? But if you point your phone at people, then, you know, they act all weird, don't they? You know, what you're filming for, all that. So, I'm not being funny, but this bloke, I swear, this same lorry blocked the road this time last week as well. Like, park, and it's not, there's so many places to park.
You have to wait for them anyway.
That's the same lorry as last week.
I know, never learn.
What's the matter with him? Bung. Sit down. Alright, Pen, your hair looks nice.
Isn't it?
Where did you get it washed?
Same place. My hair chasseur.
Look. Oh, he's seen us. Okay, here we go. Bung Bung, sit down. Bung Bung. Sit, sit. So yeah, basically in behind all this row of shops here, there's like living quarters for the staff. So a lot of these petrol station workers, they live in there. You'd never see that in England. Yeah, you'd never get that in England, would you? No one's allowed to live cheap in England. Everyone's got to like pay through the nose. They got a space?
Yeah, next to that black one.
Well, that's the local council building in there. These people have parked crazy. This one's like right over, that one's taken up 2 spaces. Okay, here she comes. No paperwork in hands. What's going on? Let me guess. Come back in 6 weeks.
No, I don't come back afternoon.
This afternoon.
I have to go get the house number to send them 2 weeks stay next to you.
Oh, all right. All right, so we're back over at the farm now. Look at all these empty vitamin bags. Look, loads of them. Yeah, this month we put vitamins and this soil conditioner stuff. So I did 420 kilograms of vitamins around the farm in the last couple of days. So I've been working pretty hard getting that all distributed to every tree. All the gutters are finished. Yeah, it's all done. It looks pretty nice, and I got them to do stainless steel pipes down the side as well, at least to there. I haven't had a downpour yet, so hopefully it doesn't leak or anything, but it hasn't been tested yet, but hopefully it's good enough. So a couple of people were asking me in the comments of the last video how much we're paying for this gutter. So we paid 1,000 baht a meter for that gutter. We rang around a few places to get different prices. We did get a quote. We accidentally rang someone in Bangkok and they quoted 650 baht a meter, so like quite a lot less. But in this area, we were quoted 800 to 1,000 baht a meter, depending on the quality of the steel you use. So yeah, I don't know if that's like a good or a bad price, but that's what we've paid. We've been having quite a lot of rain, and my priority was like just get gutters up as fast as possible, get the water out as fast as possible, rather than shopping around and trying to get a better price. So yeah, we're in there then, Puck's farm, and then this chap in here, he's got all these rubber trees, but the last few days they've been cutting all the rubber trees down. They've been starting from the inside and working their way outwards. So this team of people, well, their job is like to take down and buy and sell your rubber trees. So they've been in here the last few days, chainsawing everything down, and well, they take all the wood off somewhere and they can sell it for a bit of profit. But yeah, this guy wants to take all his rubber trees out and put durian in instead. So yeah, well, this is exactly what happened in our farm. I don't know, what is it now, two years ago or so. Ours used to be all rubber trees like this, and Pen had them all cleared out and durian put in. Pen was telling me that, years ago, it used to be that rubber trees were kind of like the cash crop around here. And people used to say, well, as long as you got rubber trees, you're all right for money, you don't have to worry about money. But these days, it's not quite as good money coming off the rubber trees. So nowadays, people say the same thing about durian. They say, well, as long as you've got some durian, you're all right for money, sort of thing. Can't see any koi carp. I'll have a look at feeding time later on in the day. They might come up. At the Tessa barn this morning, what they said was that in order to give us the house number, which we've been waiting for like 2 months or so, they want us to go to our neighbours' houses and see what their house numbers are. They're going to look at the map and based on that decide what number our house should have. So I don't know, for example, if they're number 12, maybe we're going to be number 13 or whatever it is. We'll find out later. I think I got a toothache. Doing the rubber trees in there, as I said. So my wheelbarrow wheel's broken, and Hook's going to weld it back together for us. I want to see how they do it, so I can do it myself in the future maybe. I learned how to weld like 20 years ago, but it was a long time ago and I forgot. I was just thinking to myself the other day I could do with a nice clamp of some sort. Looks like Puck's made this one himself out of all sorts of bits of metal. It's quite cool, I think. So yeah, Puck's just welding that up for us. Couldn't get the electric one to work because it said it wasn't clean enough. He couldn't get the connection to work, so he switched over to the gas. Lucky he's got all the stuff. So this morning I was talking about the petrol station, and people have the option if they want to work in there, and some of them can even live in there. I think that's the good part about Thailand, is that they give people an option to live cheaply if they want to. So on the same subject, well look, I'm here at Phuc's. Phuc's sister lives in that house there, that one I think, and then Phuc's parents live in that house there. So they've got this bit of land here where they sort of live together as a family, can make a bit of money from their crops and live together as well. There's Rung over there, that's Phuc's brother-in-law. Looks like he's out maybe giving some vitamins to some of their durian, giving it some rust protection as well.
Say Thai, Sanim.
Rust.
Sanim.
Sanim.
Say Thai.
Oh, right.
Sanim.
Yeah. Sanim. Sanim my out. My D.
Say English.
Rust.
Or
Rust.
Or rust. Oh.
Yeah. Alright, cup. Thanks very much. I'll put it back together. She had to get up at 4:30 to pick up fish, so I guess that's why she's passed out over there. Okay, he's done a good job. So, like, watch this, like magic of television. Ooh, nice. Back in business. What do you think, Bung? What are you doing? Looking for something to bark at, I'm sure. So yeah, look, the next door neighbours, they can live together as a multi-generational family. If they need extra space, well, just build a new house next door, no problem. So let's say Pen's son doesn't, he's not that driven, he doesn't want to get a job, he doesn't want to climb a company hierarchy, maybe he wants to have a bit more of a laid-back, relaxed lifestyle. Well, he can say, I don't want to do that. How can I come and live with you on the farm in Thailand? We can say, yeah, no problem. Take out a few of the trees here, build another house, no problem. It's possible. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to say like Thailand's perfect and everything's better. I'm not trying to paint a black and white picture like that. I'm just saying that here that there's options. If you want to live a low pressure lifestyle, you can, and I think that should be available to people, because not everyone wants to compete in a high pressure society. I come from England. I find that to be quite a high pressure society. If you want any kind of pleasant living arrangement in England, you essentially have to work the best years of your life for it, and go out into the world of work and into the world of competition. And I understand some people like that. Some people get off on that. It becomes part of their identity, but not everyone's cut out for that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to climb anything. I want to stay as close to the floor as I can. It's fine by me. All right, Pen. What's going on? What's happening? Are you tired? Alright, I'm going to go and prune the trees then.
Yeah.
Do you want a drink? The last few days I've also been pruning the trees again. So I've got about half of the farm done now. Now that I've got the wheelbarrow sorted, I'm going to go and carry on with that. Get all those bushy trees all pruned back. All looking nice and open like this one here. See that? And like I mentioned before, on the main cuts I'm going to paint the red cement as well. So if I cut the main trunk, I'll paint it. If I cut one of like the secondary branches, I'll paint it. Someone was asking what that red cement stuff is. This is it. I don't know the name of it. I can't read that, but that's what it is. You just mix it with water and paint it on. What are you doing, Bung Bung? Bung Bung will always follow me around the farm, or well, me or Pen. If we walk off somewhere, Bung Bung will always follow us. Sort of acts like a guard dog. It's a real mess in the middle here. It's not very nice, this tree. Anyway, let's see if we can tidy it up a bit. Well, okay, that's that one for now. It's not a very nice tree. It's got so many branches that grow like vertically, which I really don't want. I've done my best to kind of flatten them out where I can. Oh, it's late afternoon now. Pen's been back and forward to the Tessa barn a couple of times, and well, finally we've got a house book. So that's what it looks like. It's just a book, and I don't know what it does exactly, but it's got our address inside. So now our house has got like a proper official address. So I suppose we should order something off the internet to test out the post service. I did ask during this process if we're allowed to like name the house or name the farm. Because as far as I'm aware, I think you can do that in England. Like instead of having a number for your house, like number 13 or whatever, you can give it a name instead. But they said no, you can't do that. The system is that everyone gets a number. Obviously, it doesn't stop us giving the farm a name anyway. So we will do that at some point. Well, Pen's son's visiting from Bangkok with his boyfriend and their friend. They're all just off now. So Tay's just been down to Krabi and back again. He stopped off here on the way down yesterday, and he's stopping off here again on the way back up to Bangkok today. So obviously he's come to see Pen, and he came to see his fish as well, Bung Bung and Gorgie. And alright, see you later, Tay.
Bye.
Drive carefully, not too fast. All right. What was that about? What's she upset about?
Oh, he never done that to me. We should do it, man.
I don't know. Do what? Start crying? So that's like a Thai thing, is it? Where you do that with your parents or something? What does it mean?
It's the first time, you know.
That's the first time he's done
Sorry
that.
for everything in the past.
So like apologise to your parents and all that.
So I forgive you.
I see. Feel good?
Yeah, I just explain to him he know what bad and good, you know.
Yeah.
And he knows family always be there for him. And
Yeah.
he should be there for family, not friend or not someone else. You know?
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Pen was saying that's like a Thai thing. I think I've seen pictures of people doing that on Facebook. Sort of the kid goes up to the parent and goes on their knees and like, I don't know, like bows their head as you saw, and says sorry for giving you a headache or thanks for everything, that sort of thing. So I guess you might call it like a filial piety sort of thing. I think it's just part of like Thai culture or something, and Pen was, well, so as you heard, Pen was saying that's the first time Tay's ever done that to her, so I don't know. But it looked like it meant something to her, so see if we can tempt them up. I don't see any, to be honest. I guess they're still nervous, you know, they're not used to the feeding routine or all that stuff, so maybe over the next few days they'll get used to it and they'll start sort of coming up with the other ones. Come on then. Come on, Gorgie. Go, go, go. Quick, 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 quick. Had our dinner. Take the dogs for a walk around the park here. So yeah, it's lucky we got the hotel, lucky we got the park. What would we do without it? I don't know. Pen, what are you up to?
I bet you shout her.
Yeah. Come on, Gorgie. So after this, we'll give the dogs their dinner and then I'll head over to 7-Eleven, choose myself a nice drink and some pudding maybe, or definitely. I guess that's the video, so see you later. That's like the staff accommodation over there. That's where that gardener guy lives, in one of those little houses in there. Oh, come on then, in. Dinner time, get your dinner. Come on, bung bung, get your dinner. Go.